Hi everyone, welcome to our new episode of What's That Fruit? I'm Po,
And I'm Vanessa.
and today we have a very special fruit to feature.
Yes, and it is so pretty, and the name is Yellow Sapote, or what we call in Thailand, Mon Kai, or Kai Mon, or Mak Kai. There are so many names, even more to this fruit.
Right, and this fruit is native to Central America, but it's also grown in Southeast Asia, and that's how we got a hold of this.
Yes, and this special batch is from Surat Thani, from a garden, a forest garden called Oasis Garden. And the person who sent this to us, her name is Che Yin. So thank you very much,นะคะ
Thank
น้อง Che
you.
Yin. Thank you so much. We are very grateful for this batch, and it's actually our first time tasting this fruit.
Actually, it's actually my first time seeing this fruit, let alone tasting it. But you know, from the outside, it looks like a cross between a santal and an orange, because it has the shape of a santal. If you're familiar with what santals look like, but
From our first episode, please check that out.
yeah, but the skin, the surface is shiny like an orange. You know, for those of you who are familiar with santals, you know that the skin, the outer layer of the santal is not shiny, but it has this shape, very similar to this shape.
Pretty much the same shape, because when I was trying
Right.
to take photos of this batch, I was like, these look like santal.
Right.
Just exactly. Right. The color is a little bit brighter, but if it dims a little bit and it's a little bit more brownish, it's definitely santal.
I know, yeah. So it looks really similar, but I don't know how it tastes like. I mean, I've read a number of things on how it tastes, but I'm gonna find that out for myself today.
Yes, and I really want to know, because today I got a comment on my Facebook. Someone saw this on my live feed, and she's one of my fans, and she said this thing tastes like pumpkin with some starchy powder. So it's like starchy pumpkin kind of, but I really want to try for myself. So
Let's dive in.
yes.
All right, now that we have our tools, let's cut one open and see what it looks like inside. But
Yes.
from the outside, what do you smell? I smell pumpkin. Do you smell something like pumpkin?
Kind of.
Yeah, it has
It
this,
doesn't smell like fruit. It smells
doesn't
more
s-
like vegetable.
right, it has this pumpkin smell, like slight pumpkin smell, but that's pretty much it.
And it's very soft. Actually, we got this batch of yellow sapote for I think a week or two. And when they first arrived, they were so hard, like so hard, like this wood.
Oh,
and then
wow.
we were waiting until they become really soft. And at this point, it's pretty soft. Like when you press on it, it gives in.
You
A
can
little bit.
find a little, you'll notice a little bit of dent in there if you push a bit
Right.
hard on it.
So I really want to wait until they were soft enough to be gentle to, when we are chewing on it. So the smell, it's not very fruity at all.
No.
So, and I'm not sure the way to open it is just to press and use force to open it, or do you want to use
Let's
the knife?
just use the civilized way.
Civilized.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna use a knife. I'm gonna cut around the perimeter.
Oh, that's how you would cut it?
I don't know.
I thought you should cut it this way. Okay, let's try both.
We'll see.
He's cutting it like he's cutting a santal,
Right.
because that's how we would cut a santal.
As soon as I push it in, maybe about a
Halfway through?
like an inch in, I can feel that it's the knife is hitting something like a seed in the middle. So I'm actually just going around the seed. There you go.
Oh my God. Oh my
And,
God, and the knife looks like you just cut into a pumpkin.
Pumpkin, yeah, it's yellow.
Right, it's yellowish.
So here we go.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3. Whoa!
Oh.
Check that out. Wow, it has the color of a pumpkin. Well, more
It's
like
so pretty.
more like turmeric,
Right.
yellow.
It's a
oh,
turmeric.
actually,
Oh my God, it's
the
sprouting.
seed has actually sprouted. You can see that
Oh
little
my God, that
the
is
little
so pretty.
plantlets coming out of the seeds,
Oh my God.
the roots. Yeah.
Should we grow them? I think we should grow them. Look, oh my God, they're so pretty.
All right, so now that we have it open, let's give it a taste.
Yes. So let's share that. So we're going to share this
what does
part.
the texture feel like?
I want to let me use my spoon.
It's a bit.
It's hard. It's like a very tough texture.
It's sticky.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sticky.
Yeah, it's a little sticky, but no slime. No slime. It's not slimy or anything. It's just.
But it has
tacky.
This
It's
tacky.
like tacky, like
it's like glue. It's like a dry glue.
It's like a post-it tacky kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
The color is so much like turmeric, you guys. It's not like because it's brighter orangey yellow than a pumpkin.
Right.
Because the pumpkin is more like yellowish, but this one is more like orange yellow.
Like turmeric yellow.
Like turmeric,
Yeah.
definitely. So let's.
Okay, let me have that half then.
Okay, let's share half.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even know if we should.
Huh.
You guys, these.
It's pretty soft, and it's like a rubber, like a dense, tacky rubber.
Oh, it comes out like this.
It's pretty rubbery.
Yes,
Yeah.
let me see if I can peel the skin.
Huh.
Cannot really. So, ooh, okay, let's try
It's
it.
almost like a.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. It's very interesting. Whoa.
It is sweet, but not too sweet. It's like, it's a flower.
Let's first describe the texture.
Okay, the texture.
Okay.
How would you describe it?
I would describe it as a boiled egg yolk texture.
Oh yeah, because it has the
Yeah.
kind of crunchiness. It's not like pumpkin where it's pretty sticky and gooey. This one is not gooey. It breaks a little, right?
It has this
It's
like
powdery.
it's like powdery, yeah, kind of like a boiled egg yolk in,
Pretty much.
in texture.
And when you say that, actually the color is kind of like the duck egg yolk.
But creamy egg yolk, boiled egg yolk texture. But
A little bit crunchy.
the taste and smell is nothing like egg yolk. It's more like a fruit.
It's a cross for me. It's a cross between a fruit and starchy vegetable. Definitely, because a fruit would give a more sour note, a more sweet note. This one is not. It's not sour at all.
It's not sour at all.
At all. It's sweet, but sweet in such a way that a boiled carrot would be sweet. Not sweet in such a way of a mango or a mangosteen. It's a very different type. Like I wouldn't put it into the category of fruit if I have tasted this without seeing the outer appearance that looks like fruit. Right? I would think it belongs in the butternut family.
That's right.
Butternut squash. What do you think?
Yeah, the texture is similar to butternut as well.
It's so starchy.
It's starchy, but when you bite into a big chunk, you can feel the fleshiness of it, like biting into a squash or something like that. It's not juicy though. There's no water oozing out or anything like
No
that.
juice whatsoever. It's very dry, and it has this tartness. Like it sticks to my tongue. It leaves an aftertaste, not a bad aftertaste, but it leaves a feeling on my tongue and on my palate. Like there is some glue, like a very slight glue there, a tacky glue, right? Even on my hands.
It's like it's the same feeling like when you taste something that's astringent, you feel this slight puckered mouth kind of thing.
Wow. It's so satisfying to break this and see the inside. This one looks like raw pumpkin. Don't you think?
It's good though. I like this thing.
You like it? I like it. I like it. Not because it's interesting and different, just because it's pleasant. It doesn't have an unpleasant smell at all.
It's a bit dry on the
It's
dry
dry.
side though, but in terms of taste and aroma, it's quite subtle. There's a slight sweetness to it. There's a slight pleasant aroma, like fruity sort of aroma, but not too strong.
I like it. I can munch on this. I think next time I'm going to peel the skin off and eat the whole thing, because now when I bite on it, it's pretty hard at the edge of that contacts the skin, so I cannot eat the whole flesh. Right? It must be really hard to use spoon to scoop out. Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It definitely is. It does feel starchy.
Very starchy.
Very starchy.
It's the starchiest fruit that I have ever tried in my life.
Yeah, I would thought it was
Right? You guys,
related to like yam or pumpkin or something like that, or butternut.
I saw the chocolate sapote, the black sapote that people eat and show online, like on some other YouTubers. This one belongs to the same family from what I read. So it's a yellow sapote. But even though we have waited for this to soften for almost 2 weeks, it did not give that texture of the black sapote that's like a chocolate pudding. This one is nothing like a chocolate pudding, nothing like an egg pudding. I thought because of the name, the egg fruit, we thought that this one would have a texture of an egg custard. Not at all. It's very starchy and it's not even that sweet. But is it pleasant? To me, it's very pleasant. Because it's not too sweet, you can munch on it for quite some time before you're sick of it.
Yeah,
Does it make sense to you?
it's a bit creamy though. Like if you kind of push it around, squash it around in your mouth, you can sense the creaminess, similar to like melted chocolate a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself? You like it?
I really like this.
Really? Why? Okay, please tell me.
there's
Why do
nothing-
you like it?
Other than the dryness of it, there's nothing not to like. I think it's very polite in terms of aroma and
It's very humble.
yeah, it's
right?
like a very humble fruit. You know, it's very polite. I don't know what else to describe it as. It's not like
understated.
it's very understated, but very enjoyable. You know, I think it could really serve a good treat, like a snack or something like that in the afternoon.
And it's very pretty. We have had this in the house for like quite some time, waiting for it to mature. And every time I look at this fruit, it's so pretty. I take photos of this fruit so many times in the past week because every time I want to take a photo of my food, I put these fruits around and immediately the photo would pop. Because this thing looks like an eye, a yellow eye watching you. Look, like I'm watching you. Look at my, no.
No, they look like tangerines.
Okay, fine. I thought you were going to say something else.
What do you think I was gonna say?
What does it look like?
Okay.
What does it look like?
Coming from Vanessa, I know it must not be good.
Guys, what does it look like? Okay, stop.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
anyway, that's pretty much it for the yellow sapote. I hope you enjoyed this clip. If you like this kind of clip and would like to see other kinds of fruit, don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell. And in our next episode, we'll present you more exotic fruits that you may not even heard of.
Yes, and majority of them will be local to Thailand, will be grown here, and even though they are not local to Thailand, we will find different type of fruits that are grown and raised in Thailand. And this one, even though not local to this country, it is grown in Surat Thani. And big shout out to Surat Thani province where this batch came from. Beautiful, beautiful province with mountains, forest, beaches, big body of water, Khön Chiao Lan, which is a big dam that you can go and sleep over on the dam, look into the nature, and you will love it. So next time you come to Thailand, don't forget to visit Surat Thani. And if you're interested in this fruit, the place we got it from is a Facebook called Oasis Garden. We'll just put it up here for you. And by the way, welcome to Thailand if you plan to visit here. And if you are already here, thank you so much for being in my country. We hope you enjoy this country. And see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Take good care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.